Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Generation Toy Scrapper, or Scraper, whatever. It's Scrapper. So here he is in his, here's the outside cover of the package. Really nice artwork of him, so I like that. No product shots, though. I want some product images. I want to see what's in the box. I want to see the hypothetical, what this thing would look like if you drew it. 2015 to 2017, all rights reserved. I wonder if that's how long it's going to take them to finish the set. I hope not. So yeah, there's the outer package. The inner package is this plain black matte box with the Generation Toy logo there. And that's it. There's nothing else like that. Or nothing else on there to describe what it is. Inside there's just the foam insert that the figure comes in. So this is the box I think we're going to see all the figures come with, and there's just going to be that sleeve that goes over it. And here is our bot, or Con, I guess, actually. So here he is in his robot mode, and he's really cool. I like him a lot. He's got his issues. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, he's perfect. He's the best scrapper in the world, but honestly, he kind of is at this point. But he's got issues, and we'll get into those. We won't get into the transformation just because of the fact that, or the combine mode, because it's one figure and he turns into a leg. We've seen it. It's not that big a deal. Alright, so yeah, here he is. And, yeah, he looks good. Of course, I added the Decepticon logo. That's not how it came. Nice green plastic. He's got the rubber tires, really thick rubber tires. So those are going to be good for a while. And, yeah, you could take the tires here and you can rotate them up like this. That's more for vehicle mode, but if you like it like a more forward facing, you can do that. But officially it's back like so. And then he comes with okay, bear with me, guys. Bear with me, because this is a first for scrappers for a very long time. He comes with a gun. A dedicated gun to being a gun. Not part of a giant gun. Not no gun. It's just a plain gun. And this makes my day. It is so fucking sad that I say that this gun is what makes my day. Because so many people neglect the fact that combiners need their own guns, and I'm happy that he gets it. Yeah, the Warbotron guys are good at that, but like the TFC guys, everything has to combine into other weapons, and you don't get just a regular old gun, and that's what they need, is just a regular old gun. Anyway, even Hasbro sucks at that. Actually, Hasbro is the worst at that. Alright, so he's got his gun. Articulation wise, head is on a ball joint. Left, right, a little up and down. He's got some light piping going on there. Kind of a yellowish, not red. So that's kind of lame. Some people complain about the head sculpt being a little too Neo. I can see where they're coming from. I really can. I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong. I can definitely see where you're coming from. I like it. I think it's close enough. I mean, the Hasbro Combiner Wars one is better when it comes to the face sculpt. And that's it, though. So he's got the nice purple plastic here. Perfect little indent on the chest that just screams Decepticon logo. Arms ratchet up, or no, hinge up. No ratchets there. Ratchets in and out. That's nice. There is a bicep swivel, and this is a novelty idea. I mean, they really didn't have to do this because, you know, Hasbro set the bar on this one. His elbows hinge. He's got elbows. It's amazing. I mean, it really is. It seems like a very, very difficult feat of engineering. I know I'm just being facetious towards the Combined War Scrapper, but anyway. Hand swivels. Fingers open and close. Their official transformation was the black piece around on the front, but I think we've all seen enough reviewers that sit there and say, what the hell's going on, and they switch it over. I'm not going to... Yeah, I guess I went into it anyway. Due to transformation, these pieces here could kind of fold out too, so you can kind of get like a Superman pose, or I'm an angry man pose, or whatever. You can do that if you want. Alright, waist swivels. Be careful of these skirtings. These kind of suck. Legs hinge out, ratchet up and down. There is the thigh swivel. This right here, though, is my biggest point of irritation to it, and it actually pisses me off. There's a hinge here for transformation. So when you try and move the leg, because the hinge up here is tighter than the hinge down here, you're more likely to bend the leg up. I think one of the Hasbro's guys did that too, but that's stupid. They really needed to put a locker in here. Flip this up and click it into place, because that's just disgusting. Ratchet his knees, and then the foot is on this armature on the side here, so that it does get the hinge here, hinge here, hinge here, and then there is the toe pivot here, and toe pivot in the back. That one seems a little limited. No, there is no hinge on the back. I'm sorry. But yeah, there you go. There is his bot mode, and he's really cool. Aside from those backwards knees in the middle of his thighs, he's actually pretty cool. I do like him a lot. I think he's pretty top notch. So let's get into transformation, which has its moments, but for the most part is not that difficult. So flip this piece here out like so. Flip the head in. Then this close up like so. You want to take the hand here and you just push it, and it untabs and goes in. Now these are spring loaded. I hate that. I don't like that transformation bit at all. And then you take this green panel here. This will fold around, and there's already stress marks forming in mine where it connects on the tab there. But so this section here is not going to last for very long, I wouldn't say. So just pull that up, lock that into place, and you're good to go. Okay, so push the hand in. I really wish they would have thought of something better than a spring-loaded thing and then this tiny flap holding it together. That's going to be a flaw that's going to plague a lot of figures later on down the road, I'm sure. So do the same thing over there. You want to rotate the arm all the way around. Take this black piece, and this will just kind of fold out of the way. And then take this gray piece here, and this untabs. Rotate around. And then tab it in up on this side. Then you rotate the elbow straight up, like that, because he's got elbow joints and he can. And you rotate this piece down. And then this piece, I think, just kind of goes there. It's kind of more or less an in-the-way piece. I don't like it that much. Do the same thing over on here. Just going to get this out of the way. Ladder around, up, tab it in, Flip this down. Alright. Move this canopy just kind of up out of the way. You don't have to move that for transformation. It just makes things a little bit simpler for me. So fold this panel here down, or out, I guess. Fold the foot up, and then this whole piece can rotate around. Take this piece here, and this will hinge up to the top like so. And then this piece will come here. And this comes under here like so. And then there's a tab here that's going to plug into this hole here eventually. So rotate and just kind of line that up best you can. And then this plug here will plug into this hole right here, just like so. Take this cap here, this will fold over and just kind of tab into place, and then like so, just like that. Then you can take the arm here and this will fold in. There is a tab here. I'll plug in that slot there. Plug here. I'll plug into that hole right there. Watch out those hip skirts. Alright, I guess these go like this. I didn't actually read the instructions to see where to put these little black pieces, but I guess that just kind of figured it out as I go along. Rotate that, flip this down, tab the legs together. Tab the legs together. I'm getting frustrated. I'm just getting a little frustrated. I'm sorry. Alright. Rotate this up here like so. Those all tab in. Plug the arm in like so. And then you take the gun here. You take that. And it will just, let's see here. Plugs in here. Oh. Just like this. Same thing on this side. There we go. It doesn't hold the gun in there the best, but it does hold the gun. I'd rather have an issue of trying to find a way to get the gun into place than not having a gun at all. Alright. Then we take the tires here, rotate that down. Fold this down like so. Same thing over here. And gotta put the skirting back. Oh, it's buried. All right. So there you go. There he is in his truck mode. Oh, guess this will go this way. Handle facing in. Like so. And there you go. Looks good. I like him. Again, those knees, those backwards knees, are what making this kind of get out of position. So I wish those had a little bit better locker in there. Maybe it's just mine. I don't know. But it rolls awesome because of those rubber tires. Feels great. Plastic quality is good. Transformation's not that bad. You can see I had some issues. It's mostly because things don't quite line up perfectly. They line up pretty good, but they don't line up perfect. There aren't specific tabs that everything goes into that just, feels awesome. It's just kind of like, oh, there's a plug there. Feels okay. You know what I mean? Alright, so transforming it back, you want to flip these panels here out. Bring out the feet a little bit. So you untap the gun. Set that off to the side. Split the legs. Pull the arms out a little bit. Hinge them straight down. Take this piece here, and this will rotate up. All the way down. And then like that. And then you take this assembly here. Rotate it around. And I wish that this plug would fit into this hole better, but it doesn't. Usually when you plug it in, it kind of wants to separate, and I don't like that at all. So plug that in, pull this down, and there you go. Same thing on the other side. Just like so. And in. There you go. Alright. Alright, pull the arms out, rotate around. Like so. Unplug the ladder, rotate around, tab it in, flip this down, untab this piece right here. Hands comes out some of the way. See, I'd rather it not come out any of the way, and then we'd have a better secure tab. But then you got to pull this out, and you got to pull it hard enough that you hear that tab. There you go. And now it's in place. And it's no longer on that springy joint. So it actually holds pretty well. Same thing over here. Rotate this around. Tap that in. Rotate. Slot that in. Around. Pull the hand out all the way. Flip this down. Flip out the head. There you go. Tab this in. And then we can take the waste piece, plug this in where it's supposed to go, and we're good to go. Alright, now, here's a pain in the ass. In certain ways. Not as bad as the Voodoo toys, but some of it's kind of just a pain in the ass here. Alright, so let's talk honestly about this figure. Let's do size comparison. This is definitely more MP scale. As you can see, you bring in MP or Classics Prime, he's way too small for it. So here he is with an MP car. Need a little bit bigger than that. That's about where I think he should be. Here he is with Soundwave. Soundwave's still bigger than him, so that's about right. Here he is with the Combiner Wars Scrapper, and he's a little bit taller and a little bit bulkier. And TFC Scrapper. And yeah. So, okay, here's what we got. Bottom line of this figure. I love it because it's Scrapper. And it's a big, beefy bot. I love it. I recommend it to everybody. But in all fairness, the head sculpt could have been better. The hands suck with the transformation gimmick. I hate that, honestly. I really, really hate that. And I'm worried that it's going to destroy the figure for everybody later on down the road. So there's something major to worry about. The hip skirts suck. They just completely suck. Hasbro's work better than this one's do. I hate to say that. This bit right here sucks. Can't stand it. And the legs themselves don't really lock in that well because it's trying to plug into as you can see, it's trying to plug into a hole that is it's a slotted hole. So you're trying to plug it in there, and it doesn't work as well as you would want. And that's really unfortunate as well. I really wish that they would have figured a better way to lock those into place. So, in the sake of fairness, I have to give this an honest rating. Try and take my opinion out of the matter. And I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I think it's great. And his gun, he can't hold it perfectly either because of the sculpt of the hand and the sculpt of the gun. You can get it, but he's got to have to hold like the very end of the handle, which isn't the best way to hold a gun. But he's better than the Hasbro one in so many ways. The fact that he weighs more than him easily. There's that. Also, the fact that he's got elbows. Can't stress how important elbow is on a figure. And he's just got that bulkier miniature look to him. He just screams badass. Whereas this guy screams... he screams Constructicon is what he screams. But he screams badass Constructicon. And then, of course, you got the TFC one, which being at the same price point now is just ridiculous. This guy doesn't even barely hold up to him. But he does hit a lot of the G1 figure cues. Whereas this guy, while he hits some of those cues with the bulkiness of him, it kind of detracts from it too. But all in all, I mean, we'll do the full comparison later on. But as of right now, I have to say I like him a lot. I do recommend him. I'm in it for the long run. But I don't... if you're looking for the best version of Scrapper for a bot mode, this may not be the one for you. We'll see how it all pans out in combined mode later on. But yeah, he's good. He's not perfect. So yeah, there you go. Generation Toy Scrapper.